Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a cold air intake on your car. So as you can maybe see, I already have an Airaid cold air intake installed on my car. When I bought the car, it was already on there, which was good. I didn't have to spend the money to buy one and put one in. So even though I have one on, I'm going to be taking it off, showing you the process of taking off a stock air box, and then I'll show you guys how you can put it back on pretty easily. Now I'm sure you heard a lot out there, and it is an easy install. It'll probably take you about 30 minutes to an hour depending on your mechanical ability, but it's really only a couple screws that you undo because they're clamps, and then a socket to get the actual box out. So all you're gonna need is a simple socket set like this with different size ends depending on what kit you're installing and uninstalling, a flathead screwdriver for most kits, and then depending on where you're working, a lighting source might be helpful. Alright, so I'm gonna be using my head mount today for the GoPro, so hopefully the angles are good. It's kind of hard to set up because I can't see which way, or I can't see how the picture's coming out right now. But you want to start by, if you're going to have a top on your air box, your stock one, you take that off, and you want to start by taking off your air filter. And you're just going to undo the hose clamp with your flathead screwdriver. So it's loose enough to slide right off, just like that. So I'll set that on the side right now. And once you're done with that, you're gonna have some oxygen sensors, and usually they just click right in and out. There's usually a red switch on the other side that you push out. Alright, so if your O2 sensor is upside down, you can use the end of your screwdriver, get it under there, and just pull it back to get the clip back, and then this just slide right off. Make sure that doesn't fall anywhere down in the engine bay because you're going to need that later. Alright, next you're going to take this hose off. It'll slide right off. Don't lose that one either. Put that on the side. Now this one, it's got a switch here and it pulls right off. Don't lose that. And we'll take our screws again, and all you really need to do, you should be able to get it off with this one. So we'll start with this, and if not, we'll untighten the other one also. Alright, so now you have this whole area loose, and then this is ready to come off. So as you can see down in here, there's one socket that needs to come out. So just find the right size. Alright, so on mine, it looks like it's a 10mm bolt. So you're going to take it, and whether you have a ratchet or this type of screwdriver. Alright, so before you start getting the airbox out, we're going to take the second hose clamp off using a screwdriver. Make sure you keep these separate because, as you can see, this one is bigger than the one that's on the throttle body. And you're gonna kind of have to wrestle it off. So now you have that separated from the throttle body, and then you have to kind of wrestle this out too. Alright, so as you're putting your cold air intake in, as you can see down here, it's where a lot of air comes through. So you want to make sure you get that slid in there, and make sure this end gets into the part by your throttle body. A lot of this you just have to wrestle in. Now, they're going to supply you probably with a new bolt down here, and you're going to want to find the hole. Once you get that in its hole, you secure that down. You don't want to get it too tight, just snug. We'll take our smaller hose clamp. Just realized I'd recommend going around this way where you can reach the screw easily. Once you get the hose clamps going, they'll go on fairly easily. And come down here, attach your O2 sensor again. Now click in place, reset itself. This, slide right on there, you can hear it click. Your last tube, you're gonna wanna make sure this one's tight because this doesn't have a hose clamp or anything. Now your last step's gonna take your cold air intake filter with the hose clamp, slide it on tight. And tighten down the hose clamp. Again, you want this pretty snug so no air escapes. Make sure everything is tightened in place. Now, different cars, different types of cold air intakes are going to be different to install, but generally there's going to be some hose clamps, a couple sensors and tubes you have to take off and replace it the same way you took your old one off. So if you pay attention when you're taking out your stock air box, you should be able to figure out pretty easily how to put the new one in. Now, I just did this whole video in a matter of 20 minutes. So for you guys, if you haven't done anything like this before, maybe 30-45 minutes to do this whole job. So it's really simple, not the most expensive thing to do, and it does help improve the performance of your car. So thanks for watching this how-to video on installing a cold air intake. If you want to look at the other how-to videos I've done around my car, check out my channel. If you like to subscribe, and any comments, leave them in the comment section so I can improve my videos for later. Thanks for watching.